There are only two important things about this Santa Ana City Council meeting. First, it's held at the Police Community Room, a whole 503 yards away, less than a 2-minute drive from the City Council chambers. Why is it not in the City Council chambers? If they were going to a community center or going out to a school someplace far away to reach the public, as this was designed to do, they would go further than 500 yards away. The second most important thing about this meeting is they did official business. We were promised over and over again that there would be no official business done at a study session. This council meeting is classified as a study session. They took a vote on a closed session. That is the official business. What they do in closed session is fine. That's closed session. When you bring it to a study session and make a vote on it, that's official business. Which council members promised no official business?
And I'm going to request, before we begin the consent calendar, I'm going to call on the city attorney to add one item to our consent calendar.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Item 19A, report for closed session regarding the compensation of the city clerk. A proposed motion to read as follows, two items. One, to provide a one-step, 2.5% merit increase within the existing salary range for the clerk of the council. And second, to direct the city attorney to prepare a resolution to be signed by the mayor, amending the city's contribution to deferred compensation for the clerk to read as follows. As additional compensation deducted from her salary pursuant to Government Code Section 53214, the officer shall receive deferred compensation in the current maximum amount of $15,500 per year, as permitted pursuant to Section 457 of the Internal Revenue Code, excluding any permitted catch-up provisions commencing with calendar year 2008.
Thank you. So that's now part of our consent calendar. I entertain a motion on the consent calendar.
So moved as recommended.
Second. Those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Now, before we begin our work study session, Councilor Martinez and I were involved in a glaucoma meeting where we're trying to get folks out to the community. So let me do this, but Michelle, if you want to say a few words as well. The reason I'm doing this right now is that this is on May 10th, and we'll probably have one more opportunity before that Saturday, May 10th event. But Michelle, do you want to say a few things? We're in the meeting, or do you want me to take the lead? Or?
Take the lead, Mayor.
All right. Well, she and I were in this meeting for about an hour earlier today with about 13 nonprofit organizations here in the city. And I'm doing this primarily for the benefit of those folks watching this from home. And that is that on May 10th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're going to have a glaucoma outreach event at the Delhi Center. And it's basically going to be free to the general public. And the reason it's important is that, unfortunately, of Hispanic folks here in the U.S., of those in their 70s and 80s, we have now statistics based on a lot of studies that say that 20% of them are going to be blind. They're going to become blind. And so what we have is an epidemic through our community and through society at large, where people are losing their eyesight and they don't even know it. Fortunately, we have hooked up with a nonprofit. It's a Gloma Research Foundation, and they are working with Allergan, which is here in Irvine, and they're working with us, the city of Santa Ana. And we really are not putting in money other than we're making Delhi Community Center available, and we're doing outreach programs such as this announcement right now. So I just want to encourage anybody and everybody that would like to be tested. It's free testing. It'll be at Delhi Community Center from 9 to 5. We hope to have hundreds of people there. This is not a one-time event. It's part of a wellness campaign where we want to keep coming out, keep doing programs. You know, as you may have heard recently, we're targeting obesity and diabetes and now glaucoma, and we hope to just have an ongoing campaign that looks at lifestyle and diet and just a lot of different factors that impact people's health. So, Michelle, would you like to add anything to that?